Today we will discuss about Parajumble. All questions are taken from CGL Tier 2 questions. So let's see what's the first one. First one, you can see there are 4 options and we have to arrange it accordingly. First option is soon after they left the school. Okay, so what do we know? That in a paragraph, first sentence should have a noun, proper noun or a common noun or a noun. It may start with pronoun, but basically it requires a noun. So let's see. In the first one, what we can see that soon after they left the school, they decided that a small town was no place to make a fortune. So it starts with they. Next sentence again they. See, it starts with they. But we can see that in option D, it is my father. It's a noun. So my father was a year older than his brother Oscar. So D will be the first one. So it can be option B or C. So let's see what can the next one. It's A or B. First is my father was a year older than brother Oscar. So if we put option B first, then what can we see that in A, soon after they left the school, they decided that a small town was no place to make a fortune. Then option C, so they ran away from home and managed to reach France on a cargo ship. And then option B, on reaching Paris. So it is a suitable one. So option B can be the right option. If we can see option C, then it's D. Then B, my father was a year older than his brother Oscar on reaching Paris. So first we have to mention that they left the school first, then they had gone to Paris. So it should be option B. One should be option B. Then moving forward to the next one. Mahatma Gandhi got a doctor to volunteer his services for 6 months. So why did he get a doctor? Health condition in Champaran were miserable. So B will be the first option. So B, it should be either option A or option B, right? So option A first, then health condition in Champaran were miserable. Then C, the doctor gave. No. First, Mahatma Gandhi first got a doctor. Then the doctor gave quinine to malaria patients, right? So it should be option A. Sorry, option B. Not option A, option B. Why? Because the first sentence will be option B. So health conditions in Champaran were miserable. B. Then Mahatma Gandhi got a doctor to volunteer his services for 6 months. Then A. Then option D. Only 3 medicines were available: castor oil, quinine, and sulfur ointment. So option D. Then option C. The doctor gave quinine. There were 3 medicines and doctor gave one. Which one? It's quinine. So option C will be the last one. So 2 will be B, right? Moving to the next one. So here what can you see that although Shonu, so although it starts with although, so there should be a prior condition. Then the next sentence is she answered, it starts with she is pronoun. When mummy returns, so here we can see that mummy is a proper noun actually. When mummy returned from work, so C can be the first one. So either it A or D, right? So when mummy returned from work, she took Shonu for a walk. C. Then but she was too tired to answer all his questions. So either we have to choose A or D, right? So first we have seen D. Then A, although Shonu had many more that he wanted to ask, he realized mummy was tired. So he realized mummy was tired. So tired should be a prior one. So it will be option D, right? C, D. When mummy returned from work, she took Shonu for a walk. Then but she was too tired to answer all the questions. D. Then there should be B. She answered a few and then stopped. It's B. And last one should be although Shonu had many more that he wanted to ask, he realized mommy was tired and became silent. So A will be the last one. So it's number 3 will be D, right? Coming to the next one. Question number 4. we're going to say here she could not accompany her daughter, so it again she. That trip to Florida, that trip, there should be a trip Maria had. So Maria, here we can see Maria, so C is the first one, so it can be B, either B or C. First we have seen Maria had not yet celebrated her 10th birthday when she was packed off in a train to US. Okay, so C will be the first one, then either A or B, right? So let's see. She could not accompany her daughter due to visa restrictions, right? So, and the next one will, number B is the trip to Florida. Okay, so he packed off in a train to US. So US, that trip to Florida is in US. So that trip to Florida with her father Ivori launched her on the path to success. Okay, so let's see what's that option D is, but it also required a heart-wrenching 2-year separation from her mother Yelena. Okay, so Maria had got to celebrate 10th birthday, so had not celebrated 10th birthday, and she packed off in a train to United States. Then option B can be the preferable, suitable one. That trip to Florida with her father Ivuri launched her on the path to success. Okay, then D, but it also required a heart-wrenching 2-year separation from Yelena, and then option A will be the last one. She could not accompany her daughter due to visa restriction, right? So did you understand? The first one should be Maria because it's a proper noun, so it starts with proper noun. Option C will be the first one. Next will be option B. Why not option A? But we can see that she could not accompany her daughter due to visa restriction. Who is she? She is not mentioned in option C, right? This she is not mentioned in option C, so there should be a prior sentence. So option B will be the next one. The trip to Florida with her father Yuri launched her on the path to success. Then we can see her mother in D sentence. Her mother, and this her mother is she here. So A will be the last one. And D will be before that. And second sentence is B. First is C. So it's C, P, D, A. Number 4 is C. Next, question 5. Question number 5. Each morning he was, again it starts with he, and here we can see the name Henry Penrose. Henry Penrose was a dog with a pedigree. Okay. Next, how we can arrange this? First, in a sentence we means morning comes first, then comes afternoon, then comes evening, right? So D will be the first one. So these two can be the options, right options. Next, what we have to see, morning comes first. So morning comes first, so DA will be the next one. C not afternoon. First we say morning, then comes afternoon, then evening. So DACB. 5 will be option C, right? Next. But next, he had lost, again he. With that accident, his dream, again he is. Who is this he? We can see that Vikas is a noun, so is a name. So Vikas sat up, so D will be the first one. And what we can see that D has D is the first option, is only in option C. So 6 will be C. So if you want to explain, first we have to see that Vikas sat up and removed the bed sheet that was covering his leg. Next is C. In place of his left leg was a wooden stump. Why wooden stump? He had lost his leg in an accident 5 years back. And then last one, with that accident, his dream of becoming the next Carl Lewis had been shattered forever. So it's 6 is option C. Next one, 7. So it starts with but, so it can't be the first one. School teachers try to their best early years, ordering silence. Okay, then they took sweet and elegant, but okay, but we can see there is school teachers, but school teacher try their best from the early years by ordering. So B can be a preferable option, suitable option, but next they look, so it can't be the first one. Someone noted, okay, someone noted recently that present day babies are peculiarly loud throated. So this is the first one. That's why school teachers say silence every few seconds in there. Okay, I just clear it. Okay, now let's see. Option D will be the first one. Why? Because someone noted recently that present day babies are peculiarly loud throated. Okay, that's why school teachers order silence. Okay, so it will start with D, right? So D is available only in option B. So 7 will be option B. D, then C. They took sweet and elegant, but the moment they opened their mouth, they let out a shattering volume of sound. That's why school teachers order silence every few seconds in the class, but it doesn't appear to have any effect on the children, right? So 7 will be option B, D, C, B, A, right? Going to the next one. So look at the 8th one. First sentence starts with so, right? So it can't be the first one because if one sentence starts with so, there should be a prior condition. Second one is a description of light. Third one, makeup room had the look of a hair cutting salon. So the whole passage is actually of hair cutting salon, right? Because the fourth one, the D, they were all incandescent lights, right? So it will start with option C. So if we see the options, only option D starts with C, because only option C, because the whole passage describes about hair cutting saloon. Then there were lights, because the option B starts with there. See, this there means hair cutting salon. There were lights and the description of lights in the salon and its type of light, and the makeup had a face of fiery misery. That's the last one. So 8 will be option D, because it is the description of a hair cutting salon. The other one also, other, it starts with other, so it can't be the first one. When I returned, I was shocked to see one set lying on the floor. Okay, next one, I was gone for more than an hour. I had not completed reading proofs, so I left them on my desk. So either it will start with C or D. Let's see, it's C, then there are two options, and if it's D, there are also two options. Okay, so first we choose option C to start. So C, I was gone for more than an hour. Then it's D, I had not completed reading the proof, so I left them on the desk. Then A, the other one. So where is the other one? It hasn't described. So option A can't be the option, right option. So B, then C, B, I was gone for more than an hour. When I returned, I shocked to see one set is there, so there should be a previous one, completed reading the proof, so I left them on my desk. So it should be the next one. Either after C, it can be only option D, it can't be option B. So A and B won't be the right one. So either it's C or D. Let's see. If it starts with D, then D means I had not completed reading the proof, so I left them on my desk. Okay, fine. Then I was gone for more than an hour. Okay, DC. And then when I returned, I was shocked to see one set lying on the floor. It's the right one. And the last one will be the other was on the side table near the window. Yes. So option C will be the right one. So 9 will be option C. Looking to the next one. Okay, so last but not the least, A, however you. So last one, look at the first option, it starts with however. So if it starts with however, so there should be a prior condition or prior sentence. Second, we can see in first, in B, and in D we can see secondly. So if we maintain the order, B will come before D, and B and D will be adjacent because these two are firstly and secondly. So if we find in options only in B and in D, B and D are adjacent. In other options, there are several sentences in between, right? So if we look at the option B, then it starts with C. Okay, in option D, what we can see that A, it starts with option sentence A, but sentence A can't be the first one because it starts with however. So it is obviously, then it will obviously option B. Why? Look at the sequence. it has difficult to eat dinner that night. Okay, fine. Then option B, first Yusuf's stomach was occupied by excitement. Secondly, mother was on one of her health trips and prepared sprouted beans and yogurt. Fine. And last is option A, means sentence A. However, Yusuf comforted himself by imagining the hotel food in store for him the next day. Fine. So option B is the right one. 10 will be option B. So that's all for today.